So anyways, this is the point of the trip where we've been together for about 3 days now, and
95's on the other side of the freeway.
and I'm feeling a little tension today.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Rob's been a little snappy, and Charles is refusing to drive.
I don't really understand why I had to drive every single time.
I'm just saying, maybe we can talk about this later. Okay?
If you could just answer the question, then we could talk about it later. I drove around like 15 times, and I swear I just saw you guys you weren't even shooting. I don't even know what you guys were doing, so.
It's called art, Charles. Maybe you're not familiar with that concept.
IKEA.
Oh, hey.
I realize that we've all been under the gun. We've been doing a lot of traveling and stuff, and I know that I haven't been as cooperative as maybe, as I could have been today. But I think I was getting frustrated.
Sure.
Because I felt, it was becoming, I'm just going to say it, the Rob and James show, if you will. And, to just be driving the whole time. And it just wasn't seeming fair. And I felt like my creative inputs, which I have a lot of creative ideas, I do.
I'm sorry, too.
I don't know, should we shake or something, or?
All right. Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Now that, we're...
Sure. Then we moved on, yeah.
We're out there and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Getting a little annoyed with the brushing.
The toothbrushing?
Yeah. Do you have to brush your teeth 6 times a day?
Well, you should brush after every meal.
I think you do more than that.
Well, we've been having a lot of meals. You take very long showers.
I do.
You should know to save some hot water. So when I'm out there and I'm, and I'm waiting and it just goes on and on and on, and I'm thinking, I hope, I'm just thinking there better be some hot water. You might, I don't know. And I get in there and it's just cold. I didn't mean to bring it up, but you brought up the toothbrush thing, and I just.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. And
I just want to say I don't even see how they could possibly compare. Because toothbrushing is not something that would affect you. It's not like me brushing my teeth means now you can't.
Right.
But you using all the hot water means that I get no hot water whatsoever.
I'm sorry.
And it's happened twice now. It happened in New York and happened in Pennsylvania. I just don't. Have you not traveled with people before?
And in my defense.
Because I was about to start saying if that's the way it's going to be, then Rob can't shower.
We're now in Connecticut.
It's getting kind of gray out.
This is Connecticut right here. And we just passed New Haven on our way to New Hampshire. We're going to be staying the night in Cornish, New Hampshire, where Salinger lives.
So we are officially lost in New Hampshire. James has brought us on some kind of wild goose chase. And,
we're going yet again by Yahoo's guidelines, and they said this would be the city of Cornish, and it looks more like a snow pile. According to these directions, we should be going right if this is Jackson, but it's hard to tell if this is Jackson because
there's no street signs.
There's no street signs, so.
Well, we're going to go. Every time that we've said right, it would have been left, but we're going to go right anyway.
I swear to God,
attempt
it's right.
It one more time. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you.
Okay.
This is like recluse writer country. This is where all the reckless writers come.
Nobody's going to find you out here.
Just look at, this is not a downtown, this is not a city, James. We're not in a downtown city.
I'm just going by the directions.
I understand that. What was that? Do you hear that? Look at this. What does this sign here say? Dead end, but we're going to go this way.
Windy Hill Road, but
do we have any notes on Windy Hill Road?
This should be Pete Daniels Road. If we have to draw straws, if we get stuck in here and eventually we're forced to eat people.
I'm locking myself in. We'll send Rob out. I haven't seen any sign of life now for about 30 minutes. A car, a person. It's true. This is the type of time when you know what happens in a time like this? You see a UFO.
Yeah.
And Rob gets some kind of shaky camera picture and we see these lights and a UFO. and we're like, oh my, and we stop and we run out,
And-
and this is the type of people that would have, a couple people, farmers would have seen it too.
And then all they find is the tape.
That's
And
right.
they never find us, except they find like 24 hours of static afterwards.
So look, hey, and we're talking about, hey, we're lost, and I don't know, this is definitely not the right road. Oh, remember in Close Encounters, the train tracks?
Yeah, here we
Ching,
are.
ching, 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 ching. Right, and the radio's changing channels. Remember that part of the trip where I put all the gear together?
I remember
And
that. And I was supposed
you were in
to,
charge of that.
and I'm in charge of directions.
And so you're telling me what you did is you just went on Yahoo and you entered your home address and you wrote downtown Cornish and hit send and then printed that, and that's what I got the camera and the lights and I rented the car and I picked up the car and I got Rob. I'm going left. Ooh, the fog. Did you see that?
Saw it.
You guys ever see
Said
the
it, yeah.
fog? Those things with those hooks on their hand? You guys want to see something really scary? Do you know what that's from?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
No, just take a second. I'll just
Yeah,
pull
yeah.
over right here.
Hey, here, hang on.
No, all right, let's
Okay,
see something scary.
All right, I gotta be serious driver now because there's cars behind me. I'm serious now.
All right,
I'm not a monster anymore. Whoa.
right there.
Oh, check it out.
Salinger moved to Cornish, New Hampshire in 1953. Some residents claim he was quite sociable at first and invited local students into his house to listen to records, but after one of those students published an interview with Salinger in a local paper, he stopped inviting them in and isolated himself from all publicity.
First of all, we want to say thanks
Yeah.
for all your hard work on this trip. It's like I think you're kind of like the glue that's kind of held us
Right.
together, kind of like you're in the middle now. I don't know if you're intimidated working with us or what pressures you might feel under.
I probably blame myself. I feel like
I don't know how to approach
you have to that I make you choose sides. I mean, this is about him.
I'm sorry.
Okay. But that doesn't. You don't need to feel like you have to choose my side. I mean, you can do whatever you want. So I want you to know that it's
Wait
fine.
a minute. I don't really know what he's saying. I'm going to speak for myself now. I'm not always in the room. I'm not always there. I'm not always there to lead.
I think part of the problem is, I think it's, have you ever heard the term too many cooks in the kitchen?
No, I'm not familiar.
I think that the problem here is that,
I mean, obviously there's been a miscommunication somewhere along the line.
Let me
so I'm
just,
about to hit up another round. Sorry.
Let me
Interrupting him again.
let me just,
I think alright.
you have a drinking problem. Oh, you're drunk a lot. You drink a lot. Like way more than any normal human being would really drink. And I noticed an attitude change.
See, the thing, I'm on vacation right now. Is what I
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
I work up to 20 hours a week.
There's other ways to have a good time than drinking, Rob, and it's just not. Excuse me, it's not needed.
We could get back on the road tomorrow. Can you get me?
Did you grab another one for me, just real fast?
Thanks. Thanks, James. And we just get back out there, like with clean heads, no arguing, no more tension, and we just get out there and we do this thing. We wrap this thing up. We get our money shots and we get out of here.
Get our money shots.
Did you discard?
No, not yet.
That. And discard. One left. Uno.